So I didn't go hunting on Wednesday. I had open house and I didn't want to be rushed. So I planned on going out Thursday, yesterday. And I messaged a liquor store on Thursday morning and I had a couple questions. They got back to me, and at work, I made a phone call and I talked to the guy I usually talk to, and he says that he had some stag and he would put one on the side for me, and the cost was $59. So I'm like, cool. I'll stop by after work. He was going to hold it for me, which I was surprised because places don't usually do that. He said he didn't have any Weller products, the CYPB or the single barrel, but he did. They're actually saving it for an event that they're having, so that's fine. So I get out of work and I go to a couple liquor stores on the way. The one liquor store I thought was going to have stuff on Thursday, but they actually got it on Wednesday, and he sold all the stags they had. Plus, I guess a Russell's 13 probably about a half hour before I got there. I go to another store, nothing. So now I'm going to head over to Amherst, and there wasn't anything there either. So I bought this bottle while I was there. And I did a review of this the other day. And I spent $90 on this, and it's decent, but I wouldn't say it's worth $90, but the bottle is cool. So I make my way to get the stag, and I stop at 2 liquor stores before I get there. And I go in and scanning the shelves, and there was a CYPB there. It's too much money. They wanted, I'm not even going to tell you what they wanted, okay? The lady recognizes me. You know, I mentioned that I was there before. I really don't go there that often. I only bought something there once. I bought a Old Forester 1910 and a BEP. They had real cheap. And she's like, oh, yeah, I remember you. You're in our club and stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah. You know, I'm not in the club. I don't know what she's talking about. And I got a 5% discount. You know, whip-de-doo. I was looking for like a 20% discount, how much expensive it was. So I ended up buying it. And I massively overpaid for that bottle. I don't want to tell you because I don't want you to know how big of a whore I am. I called my friend, and he's like, oh, yeah, you know, it's a good price, or, you know, that's the most he would spend. And my wife's like, buy it. So I bought it. So then I go to the other store, and the guy, before that, I hit another store, and they had the CYPB for $100 more than I paid. So I wasn't feeling as sore as I was. We go over to get the stag. They have it waiting in back for me. It's he's not there though, so I was kind of bumming I didn't get to see him and thank him. So I got that stag, like I said, for $59, and that one didn't hurt when I bought it. While I'm there, my friends tell me that there's an allocation drop happening at Wild Horse, and you know, they have it. You got to go get tickets, wait in line for a few hours, and then, you know, you get your stuff. You pick the bottle you want. Well, by the time I would have got there, I would have been probably 10th, 11th, 12th. You know, I saw what they had. There was like maybe 6 or 7 bottles. You know, if I was like 6th or 7th in line, I would have gotten something I wanted. Some of the stuff was priced good. Some of it wasn't priced good. Like they had the CYPB for $150, which was decent, and the single barrel, and they had a Russell's 13, a Michter's Toasted. All were decently priced, and then I think the stags were a little bit expensive they had there. So I was bumming that I didn't get to go to that. You know, I'm paying more for my CYPB than that. And I'm kind of depressed. My wife sees me pouting. Well, we go home. I got these bottles. You know, they're okay. Well, better than okay. Anyways, after work, I go out today. I go to my favorite store in the South Towns, and I see sitting on the barrel another one of these. And I paid a little more for this. This one was $80, but I didn't feel bad. Then I talking to the owner, you know, asking about a Russell's 13, and she said, "Oh, we're saving it for our lottery." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a lottery here." And she's like, "Yeah, it's for our customers that come here all the time." And she's like, "Don't worry, you're going to be invited." I'm like, "Cool." So, you know, I'm happy that I know they got a lottery where they're going to be giving away pappies and things like that. So that was awesome. So then I go to another store, nothing. And then I go to this store, and I haven't bought anything there since I bought a B522. So that's over a year. And I always go in. The guy's cool. He knows what I'm there for. It's, you know, it's not like he's rolling his eyes. Oh, this guy again. And I go to the cabinet where they keep their allocated stuff, which pickings is slim. And what do I see? Now, you might think I overpaid for this, but I'll take it. I got me one of these, and it was $175. So I didn't feel sore paying for that. I know you can get it cheaper. I also know that you can see it in a lot of places for, you know, $200, $300 plus. So I wasn't sore overpaying for that. So I'm happy I got that. I called the wife, and, you know, I told her how much I spent, and then I told her what I got, and she was excited. And then I stopped at close to my house on the way home, and they had nothing. And then I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to stop by the plaza and see what they got. And I go in, and a former student's working there, and he looks at me, and he knows what I want, right? And he goes, "I got one bottle for you." I go, "What is it?" And I go, "No, don't tell me." I go, "Let me go and look." So I go over there, and I'm looking, and then I see it. Now again, you're going to be like, "Oh, this isn't the good one," or, "Oh, you paid too much." I know how much stuff goes for, right? Yeah, so I know it's only the 10-year, and I know you're going to say, "I paid way too much money. I paid $200 for it," but trust me, I've seen it go for $500, $600, $700, and I really never see those for that price. I think I'm going to like the 10-year. I know everyone wants the 18-year, and I'm not saying sour grapes. I don't like the over oakedness of the higher age statements. 13 probably would have been my sweet spot, you know. But so I'm happy I got that. Spent a ton of money. Got to cool it for a while. Yeah, I didn't tell you where I got any of this because I got to have some secrets. Happy hunting, guys. September's a good month. There's still a few bottles out there. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our station.